Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of me playing ARK on Ragnarock this time. And we're not actually playing ARK, we're building ARK today. Yes. And, well, as you guys know, it is winter time. And, what better way to celebrate our winter time than making a winter theme build? And since we are on Ragnarok, and I saw that you guys enjoyed my modern contemporary build a lot, I decided to build what I have built on a subserver or someone, which I'm gonna dub the Snowflake, and you guys are gonna see why in a little bit. We're gonna be starting out, actually dumping all of these colors out of my inventory. We're gonna be starting out building our snowflake with well, a lot of triangular pieces. Like if you don't have S plus, you're not gonna be able to build this. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it goes. We are gonna start out with our foundation, which is gonna require you to build on a flat surface, and thankfully, Ragnarok has a lot of those, especially in the snow, and we're currently in the murder snow, I think. No, this is called an ice lake. Over here on Ragnarok, there's two of these ice lakes. There's one like over on that side. So if you want to find this, the canyon, I believe, is like right behind here. So you can build along with me. So let's start with like the first thing. So the objective of this build was to stay within the range of a tech generator at first, as this wolf is coming to attack me. Sorry, bud. I left it one alive so it could eat up all the corpses that I made, but apparently he decided to come to me now. So yeah, as I was saying, it started out with being inside of a tech generator, and after that I decided, like, why not make it harder on myself and just stay within a tech shield gen, which I'm gonna place right now. Let's see, let's grab the shield gen, and you guys will see why in a bit. Wait, is that not here? Shield gen S plus tech shield generator, and we need a normal generator as well, or an S plus generator. So let's place you in the middle. Here's the problem. It's going to be sinking. If you place it exactly in the middle, it's like right there. The exact middle is that thing. But it's going to sink in there. So we want it to be on top of here. So we're going to have to offset it a little bit. Just grab your generator, push that. Don't move your mouse or anything. Just place that in there. And then we do cheat. GFI element, and I think it's like number first, then 2 zeros, and you should get enough. Oh, I don't have the second mod on here. Huh, interesting. So now we can activate this, we can activate this, and change it to max radius. So now we should not be bothered by anyone anymore, which is all good and dandy. So, yeah, as I was saying, like, we're gonna be starting out with a hexagon. We're gonna grab these two things here, which is tech triangles and stone triangles, and we're gonna first of all just place like a hexagon like this, and we're gonna kind of steer clear of one of the rings there. So the idea here is to start out with a hexagon. The hexagon has, I think, it's 3 wide on each side. And so like the middle ring will be 1 side, and then 2, and then 3. And we're just gonna go round here. Like, did I mess up? No, I didn't. I thought I messed up. There we go. Like a so. Come on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place a ring of stone foundations around there. We're going to be keeping some parts clear here, I think. Or not. I'm always confused by this part. I'm always confused. Like I said, I built this as a trial first, and then I was kind of like lost at some point. So I think it's like this. Like so. And what we're gonna be seeing is that this is gonna be like a tri-symmetrical build. Like there's gonna be 3 ends to this. So it is gonna be in a triangle shape. And I don't know how much more I can say about this. It is kind of, yeah, it's pretty simple, but it's rewarding. So yeah, we're gonna pick 3 sides here. And what I think I'm gonna be doing, I think I already messed up here. So we need to pick a front side and a back side. So it would make sense to have either this side be the front, that side be the front, or that side be the front, because that's where you're coming from. So let's pick, I think we're gonna pick this side as our front. So then we're gonna leave that clear. On either side of our front side, we're gonna be placing some elevators. Tech elevators is what they are called. We're just gonna like place 1, skip 1, place 1, skip 1. And let's place them right. There we go. Okay, and from there we're gonna grab these and we're gonna be doing 4 of them. Like so. And like so. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this already. Like we're gonna create our snowflake going out in 3 Ys, 3 things, or 3 exits. I don't know how to call that. We're gonna create these in opaque because I think that looks better. If you wanted, you could place like a wall below there. I don't think we're gonna do that for now. Maybe later. I'm gonna look at that. Okay, so that is that. Now we're gonna be adding some more stone foundations. So we're gonna be doing this like so. We're gonna be creating kind of like a triangle over here, where you leave 2 wide room in there. So like this, and like this. There we go. So now we have, oh, 1 more side to do. No? Bad. Bad triangle. So we get like a little point sticking out to whatever direction we want here, and that's kind of to signify where we're coming into and where we're going out of this building. So then we are gonna grab our tech triangles again. We're gonna be creating like the feature of our snowflake. So first we're gonna be going out like this, and then we go back towards our circle, like 1, 2, and I think this is enough. Yeah, that's enough. So this place 1, 2, 3, like so. So you kind of create like an arrowhead, and then we get this part where we're gonna be placing it like so. Kind of wondering if this is right. I think it is. I think it is. So like so, and then we're gonna create a point here. So this kind of creates like the snowflake effect, right? And we're gonna be copying that over to the other ones later. And then we come over here, we grab this corner, we grab our metal, I think, no, these are glass, right? These are glass foundations, glass triangle foundations, and we're gonna be kind of like filling this in here. Just keep this row clear. This is where we're gonna create like a stone row. So let's keep that in mind for now. We're gonna be creating it like this, like that, and then we need one more, kind of like an outer row here. Like that. And over here as well. Like so. Okay, and then from there, you can place stone triangles around that. This is kind of like your outer wall. And if you have a tech generator, you're just going to be outside of your tech, outside of your shield with like this point, the end point of your glass foundation. So that is something to look out for, to kind of like give you an idea of how good you're doing. So we're going to create it like this. See how we're coming out over here, and then I usually do like one more, which we're going to use later. So just create it like so, and you're going to see why in a little bit. This is something, if you have been following me for a while, this is something you might recognize from my RGB base build, I think. So kind of like this from the top. As you can clearly see, like if you have the shape of like the diamond pattern from the tech stuff, then you should be able to do the rest of it as well. Just place that around it. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be somewhat familiar for some of you from the RGB base. But in this case, we're going to be kind of like doing them in somewhat of a circle or somewhat of a symmetrical build instead of doing them in line like I did before. So we're going to be kind of capping this off here with a ceiling, and you will see why in a little bit. So something I have noticed with this is that I like placing these, right, these tech triangle roofs, and these don't snap to foundations, but they do snap to ceilings. So we're gonna be placing it like this, and then we'll place this on the other side. So you're gonna have to press Q for these a little bit, because there's just so many possibilities in which this thing can go. But if you got it, then it's all good. So we're gonna be raising this up until you kind of like hit the end there, and they should pretty much align themselves just nicely. And when you run into like the tech shield generator, it's kind of weird interaction where you can not place anything outside of the tech shield, but when you're inside, it's kind of like that. When you're inside, you cannot place outside, and when you're outside, you cannot place inside. So then we're gonna be leaving it like this for now, even like this. So you can kind of see like on the bottom there, we're gonna be having like the two end ones left out, because I just think it is easier to place these when you leave those out for now. So just like so, raise these up, and now we're running into our shield generator. And that is that. Okay, so now we kind of have like a basic shape. What I always do with these kinds of things is I always do this in twofold. So we're gonna grab metal railings. I usually do metal railings because those are kind of like the most hidden ones. You can also use wood railings if you want, but they're not as sturdy. If you wanted to go down, then that's up to you. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing this one first, and then the other ones I'm just gonna do off camera to show you guys what it looks like. Because, well, you don't want to see this entirely in twofold, right? So it's kind of weird with the wolf corpse over there. Something I have noticed, like something I kind of want to do, is have this go into the ground like this, but sadly that's not possible with Structures Plus. Once you used a snap point, you cannot use it again, which is, it's really annoying. I just kind of wish that was possible. It would make this look so much better, especially in the Snowflake theme that we got. So yeah, so let's just, I think we're gonna be turning off our shield generator now. There's nothing in the area anyway, so you can kind of like see what we're doing here. We're gonna create this triangle going up, and we have this triangle going down, and then from there we're gonna grab these stone pillars, and I always use stone for this because I think the stone texture is just the best, but we're gonna be placing them on each foundation that is kind of like is pointing back towards our center here. And they should sink into the ground like this. Just create like a little bit of an oven. But that's fine. That's all good. So we're going to place them here, here, over here. And I mean, this part is kind of like super simple. We're going to be placing our pillar up to the roof. And yeah, like I said, it is not a difficult build, but it's gonna be having lots of detail in the center as opposed to having lots of detail in the outside. So it's something to look forward to. I'd say maybe like episode 3 or something is what we're gonna be doing when we're gonna be doing that. And like this bottom floor is basically where you're actually gonna see the Snowflake theme, and then well the floor above that as well, I think. After that, the floors after that, well, the Snowflake theme gets kind of lost, which is sad, but I mean it's gotta look cool from the side too, right? So that one snapped to that one. Oopsies. Here we go. And it's kind of funny how ARK works here. Like you see, this pillar is really sticking through, but this one is already not. So like as you go along your build, you're gonna be seeing that your pillars are not even reaching anymore. But if you place another one above that, it's gonna be sticking through the building. So I guess you gotta kind of like take that for what it is. So now that we have pretty much all the pillars done, I think what we're gonna do, looking at our time, is I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be placing all the other ones, and then we're gonna continue with the outline of my build as all the arches are flying into one direction. I wonder why. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit when this is this part is copied over to all the other parts. Okay guys, and I'm back, and as you guys can see, we have completed all 3 of them. All 3 of them are now nice and how should I say this? Symmetrical, probably, is what I should say. So all 3 of them are in line. They all have like the same endpoint. I did end up with a little bit of a thing, like a little bit of a tip for you guys. Like I ended up having either one of these rows not lining up, like the one would be like at least a centimeter above the other one. And what I've found out is that if you place these walls, like the stone walls on the triangle ceiling before you place these sloped walls, then you're gonna probably run into issues with them not being at the same height. So what I did for the other one, for the last one, is that I placed my roof first, and then I'm placing the wall. So I hope that if you guys run into that issue, that is something that will help you make it better. So from there, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna be placing a lot of pillars. As you guys know, I like placing pillars. Pillars are, in my opinion, kind of like the underrated thing in ARK, especially in ARK building. Not a lot of people use pillars, but I do, and I like the way things look when you do use pillars. So we're gonna be placing each in a corner, like so. And what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be lining them up with our doorways here. So place your fence foundations in line or horizontal with your doorway, not with your triangle piece. So like so. And then we need one more. That one is outside. We want them inside. I think I might have placed another one outside or something. Just kind of be careful with them. As I'm doing this in creative, I just can feel myself being kind of like too loose with it, too relaxed. So let's see. These ones are going to be a little tricky. So they need to be like that. And we're just going to be placing our fence foundations first, like so, and like so. And then we're going to be extending these pillars to like 4 high. So add 3 to each of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. So this is kind of like our central building, our main hub, as you would. And this is our kind of like where you get around, get moving, and yeah. So let's see. This should be 4 high. This should all kind of like align to be the same height. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need 2 more here. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Okay, so this is kind of like yeah, where we're at right now. So let's see. There's a couple more pillars that I need to place. I just need to remember where they are. Hang on. There's one, I think there's one in each of these corners here. So let's see if I can place this fence foundation. So there's one here, there's one here. And then on the other side as well. There's one here and one there. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to stick to our foundation work for today. I think that is going to be enough. There's a little bit of a thing where what I'm going to show you guys when like what we're going to do with these triangles, because this looks messy right now. I don't like things looking messy. In case you guys don't know about that. It's just personal preference, you know. We're going to be placing pillars over here as well, which I forgot about. Just like to make all the transitions between areas look a little nicer. Again, that's just personal preferences. I like that. Is there... Okay, you can go after that. No, not after me. Level 135 even. Let's just pike it. Clean up your mess. Dang it. There's probably a way to to run your world without dinos. I just cannot be bothered with it. I'm running the same settings right now as my 1 life challenge. Oh. Guys. Come over here. You die. Someone nomming on my structure. Dang it. Dire wolf. Dire wolf. Dire wolf. And dire wolf. Guys. I'm trying to build here. Okay, there we go. Like that, and then we need to fix it on this side as well. Like so, and like so. Okay, so this is all going to be too high. So that's kind of like your pillars done. Let's just try and make this turn into a snowflake, because this is maybe not what you guys think of when you think snowflake, right? So let's try. We're gonna grab some tech foundations, and we need something as tall as that as a ceiling. Let's fall down here. So there we go. We're gonna be creating our entrance here. So we're gonna be placing 4 on each side. Oops. Thank you. And you can do that with a regular ceiling as well. It's just that I had the teleporter in my inventory. There we go. Okay, so that's our doorways. What is gonna happen later is we're gonna be extending these out to whatever gateway we want to have, and then the outer ring of our snowflake is gonna be our wall. So then let's go and grab. I think we need a model selector. Model. And we're gonna be creating kind of like our snowflake here. So we need 2 sides on this one. We need no sides on this one. Let's just grab the no sides and get all the no sides here. So that is you. That is you. And there's like a trapezium over here. Then that triangle in there. That triangle there. And the rest is all going to be single sides. Except for all the corners, of course. So this is a single side B. So this should also be a B. This is a B. That kind of makes things a little bit easier. This is also a B. There we go. That's an A. You should be, you're a C. Okay, I see. Terrible pun. I apologize. I'm not sorry though. You're a B, and you are 2 sides, something. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of like get this shape over here. It's kind of funny when you walk on this, guys. When I'm gonna be placing like these walls over here, you're gonna be seeing me not step on the glass, which is kind of like counterintuitive. The glass is there, but you don't think about it. And yeah, let's see, what else? I think what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be showing off the theme of this. So let's grab a spray painter. I want the regular one because I'm playing on a single player world, and those don't work. And we need cheat, give colors, spelled the American way, and we want, I think, white. White. Okay, so we need, I believe it was number 6. 1 is for the sides. So yeah, like 6, and we're gonna be spraying, painting all the triangles white. Kind of like show off the theme here. And then I believe, not exactly sure what number I need. So 4, and I think 2 then. No, 3? No, 1? Yes, 1 and 4. For those. Well, let's just do that real quick. I kind of hate changing my settings on my spray painter, so I'm just doing things that are the same type. So let's grab 6 for these guys. Go in a circle. There we go. And more color. That's kind of the bummer about the vanilla spray painter, is that it doesn't have that range, and it doesn't have the ability to run on infinite paint, which is fine actually. It's not that big of a deal. Let's see this. Okay, and I think we need one more. Nope, we did all that. Okay, so you can kind of see like from the top now, even though like we didn't do the ceilings, but you can see now that it's clearly supposed to be a snowflake. And I think like judging on the time we have, well, let me check on the time of these videos, and I'll. Okay, guys, I have checked what time we have left for today, and I'm sad to say that we've already spent 30 minutes trying to build this this setup over here. So yeah, I did create. I did kind of like do the outlines here. The outlines are now colored in cyan. And yeah, I did them on all 3 of them. So like you guys saw in the video, where you kind of like remove the outlines of the glass, and well, this is kind of like the result that we have. So if you did like the video, or did like this this little bit of a design, we're going to be continuing this. This is far from over. This is pretty much just the basic setup of it. If you did like it, do leave a like on the video. It really lets me know that you guys like the series and want to see this continue. And I hope you guys have a happy new year. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.